So in my last video, we talked about A major starting on the G string and eventually becoming a 2-octave scale. We also talked about a 1-octave E major scale starting on the first finger on the D string. And we also talked about B major 1-octave scale starting on first finger on the A string. Now we're going to add those 1-octave arpeggios to the mix, okay? So arpeggios, if you've listened to me before, I talk about arpeggios and scales being like scales you walk upstairs one at a time, and arpeggios you feel extra adventurous and you skip one, and then you skip 2, and then you jump back down. So really we're working within the same pattern, we're just leaving some of the notes out. So in this pattern, starting on E major, we start on first finger, we skip 2, and then we play 3, and then we skip open string, and then we play 1, and then we skip 2 and 3, and we play 4. So the pattern is 1, high 3, 1, 4, 1, high 3, 1. Okay? So here is an E major 1-octave arpeggio. Straightforward, I think. I mean, for me it is, but I don't know, maybe I'm biased. The second option is B major. We take the same pattern, 1, high 3, 1, 4, but we start on the first finger on the A string. So we're just going to go ahead and do that right away, and then we'll talk about which notes we're playing for which one. So in the B major scale, my first finger is a B, obviously, hopefully. Second finger, and then third, high 3 on the A string is a D sharp. And then we skip open E, we play first finger on the E string, which is F sharp. And then we skip 2 and 3 and we play B, which is our fourth finger. So it's B, D sharp, F sharp, B, F sharp, D sharp, B. So what I try to do is kind of spider crawl around. So my third finger is hovering, ready to go down. While my third finger goes down, my first finger just steps over. While my first finger is playing, my 4 is ready to go down. And the fourth finger is really easy to place because it can kind of glance at where third finger goes. See how it's hovering right next to third finger? Third finger goes down high on the A string. My fourth finger hovers, boom, right next to it. So it's got a little buddy, even though they don't get to play at the same time or right next to each other. Okay, so the finger pattern, we know it. We've been over it. 1, high 3, 1, 4. On the B major, it's B, D sharp, F sharp, B. For E major, it's E, skip F sharp, G sharp with the third finger, skip open A. First finger is B on the A string, skip 2, skip 3, 4, which is E. So the finger pattern is E, G sharp, B, E, B, G sharp, E. So let's play that one. Easy peasy. So now we're going to go visit that 1-octave A major that starts on the G string. So we already know A major arpeggio that starts on open A. That's a kind of phase 1 of violin arpeggios. This is kind of phase 2. So take the same pattern, 1, high 3, 1, 4, 1, high 3, 1. So in this case, it's A, C sharp, E, A, B, C sharp, A. 1, 3, 1, 4. And in each one of these, I try to remember to keep hovering my fingers above the strings like little helicopters. All right, so that's A major 1 octave arpeggio, E major 1 octave arpeggio, and B major 1 octave arpeggio, starting on the first finger. How simple could it be?